How do I draw like these? Okay, I will make a tutorial. First sketch off, and then we'll add some darker charcoal so it can have a darker and highlight. I have 3 different shading blenders. The one big is I'm using it for soften and light shading, so it can blend properly so they can be highlight and darker. And this one, it carries dark. I use this from dark so it can have the dark shade. And this little helps me to do darker and lighter. Adding more darker shades to befriend a real manga. And I'm tracing the hair so I can see the spiky ones of the hair. So I'm gonna doing this all over on his hair and his sunglasses. Now for the darker shade. It blends the dark and gently blend the dark and the lighter so it can prevent the shadow and the highlight. I'm doing this all over. Just softly blend them to darker and lighter shading. And now for the highlight shading, blend it softly so it can prevent more highlight. After that, lips. I'm gonna use a needle eraser because it's just darker, so I'm gonna make it lighter. Now, for the pink, I'm using this for highlight, and it is the best to shade the darker and highlight. So you're gonna do it like I have done with his face, and all over and over again. And now for his hair, I'm using more charcoal and darker so it can prevent the dark. Now let's shade it. Shading the part of darker to lighter so it can prevent and do it all over again and again. Just blend it gently and smoothly. First, I blended the darker to lighter. shade the lighter part. So just gently smoothen them and blend it. Wait for the big reveal. Hold down my stress to process. Here we go.